Ah, the buyer's final walkthrough. The moment when you get to double check and make sure if the home is as it should be, correct?
That is correct.
Right.
Because what if, to your surprise, the artwork on the wall that the seller was supposed to leave was mysteriously swapped with something like
A velvet Elvis.
right. What would you do?
Well, now you may be thrilled that Elvis is there now, but you didn't expect him to show up for dinner, did you? That's really not okay. Several reasons for the final walkthrough, and we're going to cover those with you now.
So let's talk about that.
Okay.
What does that involve, and why do you want to do that, or why is that important?
Well, one reason would be you want to go back to the home with your agent, walk through the home, check the condition of the home. Likely and hopefully it's vacant. Everybody's moved out, so you can check. Are there any new dents that weren't there? Maybe scratches on the wall. You want to make sure that that home is in the same condition as it was when you saw the home originally.
So let's go back to our example that we just gave about the velvet Elvis. That's a little ridiculous, but there have been cases where sellers have replaced the high-end appliances with like builder grade old stuff at the very end.
Correct.
And had the buyers not gone to a final walkthrough and checked it out, would have been left with those appliances.
Absolutely. Once you sign papers, it's hard to go back and take care of issues that you would have seen if you would have done a final walkthrough. And that's a great example, Diane. I mean, you can have a house that the washer and dryer, the refrigerator, the dishwasher, all high end. And maybe they do it purposely, maybe they don't. So very important to walk through, check out the appliances and that they are the same as when you first viewed the home. What about repairs? Repairs that were supposed to be made.
Right.
What about that?
Right. Absolutely. That's your chance to go back after they've made all the repairs that you have asked for and double check that they were done right. A lot of times there are little things that were done quickly that weren't done correctly. So
Right.
Here's your chance to, again, have your agent contact the seller's agent and say, you need to have that guy come back in here
Right.
and fix this drain line or whatever
Right.
that was repaired incorrectly.
Exactly. So this is the time to do it again before you sign your closing documents.
What if there were items that the seller was supposed to leave for the buyer, or that were listed in the
contract.
that were mentioned in the listing, like it includes a washer dryer, and you get to the final walkthrough and there's no washer dryer?
Well, that would be terrible. It's in the MLS listing. It's actually in the contract as well. And you get there and find no washer and dryer. That is a problem. And that is, again, when we call the seller's agent and take care of that problem. We know actually of an agent that something similar has happened to her.
Right. Well, it wasn't just that the washer and dryer were missing. The agent went by to check on the property before the final walkthrough, I think,
Okay.
and witnessed them moving the washer and dryer out into the street
Oh my gosh.
when it was supposed to stay with the house.
Right.
And
right.
it was something she remembered very clearly because it was a red washer and dryer.
Okay, that's right.
And that was supposed to be left for the buyer. And she questioned them. Wait a minute.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Right.
Stop.
Right. They had to move the washer and dryer back into the home.
The important information we are trying to share with you is that you need to have an agent or agents that are on top of things from the very beginning. You do not want to have your closing delayed because of these issues that you only find out at the very end. So if you're looking for some incredible agents who are very credible, give us a call. We will have our phones on,
our ringers on high,
and our radar out for you. You don't want to end up with a velvet Elvis.